June 19th, 2023 was the first F1 23 My Team mode video that I uploaded to this channel. Ever since then, 64 more F1 23 My Team mode videos have sprung up, and every single one of you guys have come out and watched them. I cannot thank you guys enough for the overwhelming amount of support, and just seeing all of you guys there, seeing all of you guys here, especially along this journey, means a lot to me and has meant a lot to me to this very day. But now today, on July the 14th, 2024, the chapter and the story of PepsiCo Racing Incorporated will finish. This started back in F1 2020, and ever since then, it has been a lot of fun, with a lot of highs, a lot of lows, but most importantly, a lot of memories. This team went from nothing in the beginning of F1 2020, which was just supposed to be a gimmick of sorts, you know. Started off as PepsiCo Racing. This series wasn't even supposed to last as long as it did. After F1 2020, I didn't want to do this again. I didn't think the interest was there, that people would want to see this story with PepsiCo Racing Incorporated continue. But it did. And every single one of you guys kept watching and kept this series alive. This team went from being named PepsiCo Racing to them being called PepsiCo Racing Incorporated. We went from a blue and red P with a black background to a blue and red P with a green background. We then switched it back to the black logo. And ever since Season 2 of F1 22, and until the finale of F1 23, we have kept the yellow P and these three main colors of blue, red, and yellow have become a staple in PepsiCo Racing Incorporated, and it will continue to be for many years to come. This has been one hell of a ride. And now it's time to say goodbye. But first, we have one more race. The Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The season and series finale of the F1 My Team playthrough. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go on ahead and advance through time. Get the weekly resources running costs for the final time. The race simulations for Liam Lawson one more final time. This will be the last time we're going to see this probably hot lap on this screen. And here it is. The Yas Marina circuit. I'm not going to start crying right now. And I might cry towards the end of the video, but who knows at this point. I'm not one to really cry, but I am one to tell stories and have everyone watch along the way. What I can say before jumping into this is thank you all for the memories. We will continue on with F1 24 with the V-Carb career like I'm doing right now. F1 will not stop, but this series will come to an end. The final chapter in the F1 23 My Team mode. In the F1 My Team mode in general is here. So for the final time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hop on the race weekend, do practice, and do qualifying. And I'll meet you all in the final race of this amazing playthrough that I have had so much fun over the past 4 years doing. See you all then.
So here we are, ready to go racing for one final time this year. Another season of victories, controversies and rivalries lies in our wake. And just one challenge remains, here in the United Arab Emirates, on a circuit that made its spectacular debut back in 2009. Welcome to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The Yas Marina circuit is made up of 3.28 miles of track, featuring 16 corners with 2 very long straights. DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 5 and turn 7 offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Liam Lawson lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Oscar Piastri, Verstappen, Gasly, Perez, Leclerc, Sainz, Russell, Smith, Ocon, Drugovich, Teo Pourchaire, Joe, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Albon, Sargent, Stroll, De Vries and Dennis Hauger. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
All right, rolling off P10 for today's race. Definitely not the starting position I thought we would have. I thought we would have started way lower, but P10's P10. I'll take it. But definitely got the car to get better positions in this race. Just gotta get there at the end. So yeah, final race, and definitely gonna be hard to do this one, but trust me, it'll all be worth it in the end, and you have my word for it. But take a look at the race strategy today. Looks like it's gonna be another soft and medium strategy, which has worked well for us in the past, and maybe it'll work well again today. Head on lap 9 and go to the mediums on lap 11, and we should be good. So I think we'll have a good car today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The finale to the F123 My Team Mode playthrough. And the finale of the F1 My Team Mode altogether. Thank you all so much for coming along with this journey with me. I hope and pray to God that in the next couple of years, when my team is, starting to boom again, that there's a real reason behind it, and that EA puts in a lot of time and effort into the My Team mode like they have with the career mode. The My Team mode on F124, unfortunately, has not changed a bit from this one. Sad to say, I know, but it's also true. But there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing anybody can do about it. Just gonna have to roll with the punches and go with it. But we're not talking about F124. We're talking about F123. We're talking about the My Team mode. And yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the final time, this F1 playthrough, let's see what we can do from P10. Do I think I'll win? Probably not. Do I think I'll get on the podium? More than likely. But let's make this one worthwhile. Let's make this a race to remember. Let's go on ahead and jump into this race. Let's see what we can do. Let's go. So Ferrari have definitely put an interesting strategy on Sainz as they're starting him on the hards. It's almost like Ferrari does not want to win this constructors battle between themselves and Mercedes. But it also wouldn't shock me if that's what they ended up doing, so Yeah, but they kind of ticked over signs, it looks like.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
And also, this is the site where we won our championship in this beautiful car right here. I'm proud to race it at least one more final time. And I'm happy to try to do the best. I'm gonna be proud of what I do today, but I'm gonna try to do the best I can. Try to get the absolute best out of this car, and hopefully we'll be there at the end to celebrate a win, or be on the podium and have a trophy in our hands. I hope we'll be there. I think we will be. We just gotta get there first. Well, we got off the line pretty well, must admit.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Went from P10 to P6, excuse me, not P5. P5's ahead of us. But it's a pretty good launch by us. And now Russell and Sainz are going at it because Sainz is on the hards, and also so is Piastri. So Sainz and Piastri on differing strategies compared to the rest of us. But Liam, our teammate, is ways out there now, leading in Lando in P2 and then Gasly in P3. My game is having a conniption. Literally having a conniption as it just froze and fucked up my corner. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Wouldn't be a season finale if we didn't have one of those at least. Wouldn't feel right. See if Leclerc will pass Piastri at some point. Which I think he will, but I just don't know when he'll do it. He's going for it. Leclerc definitely did not think he'd have this battle with me one more time. Neither did Piastri, I don't think. We'll get a 2-for-1 deal, 2-for-1 special right there. Holy fuck. Leclerc, both Piastri and Leclerc. Let's fucking go. Used up a lot of our deploy right there too, so gotta be careful on what we use. Next up is Gasly. See what we could do against him. Teammate just had a 121.4. We got a 121.9.
DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
We're doing pretty good. DRS is going to be active, though, so we're not going to have DRS off of Gasly ahead. But hopefully, if we just push enough, we'll be able to catch him. Just leave me to it, as always. Claire's going to get around me.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Yeah, you talk a little too soon there. Spoke a little early. Probably should have realized I was gonna re-overtake a Mark. That's on you, buddy. All right, Leclerc's gonna get me there. All right, then if Leclerc's gonna pass me, we're just gonna follow him. See if he can actually catch Gasly. And if he can't catch Gasly, then he's wasting my time. All right, Leclerc. What you got? Can you catch Gasly, or are you just gonna sit here and not do anything? Come on, Season 1 rival. All right, so Leclerc, in the time that he's passed me, has not gained an inch on Gasly. But Gasly has gained a lot of time on Norris ahead. And I'm not about to sit behind Leclerc and have him just not do anything, so I'm going to pass him one way or another. Well, actually, if Gasly's is going to keep fighting Piastri, maybe that'll help us out a little bit. Looks like Gasly and Norris are going back at it, and Gasly is going to have the spot. Yeah, he'll grab the spot from Lando.
We're approaching the pit window, and you're going to be on mediums.
All right, 2 laps away till we pit. Still got Oscar Piastri right up my ass. Still trying to run down Leclerc, who has done absolutely nothing to gain on the guys ahead. I don't know where the fuck Oscar's going. I don't know where Oscar was thinking of going because he wasn't getting around me anytime soon. I don't know what he's thinking right here. He can't get around me. I'm not letting him. I don't care what anybody says. He is not passing me. He can't pass me. I'm not losing more time to Leclerc. Fuck off. Go away. Holy fuck. I'm tired of fucking dealing with it. I wonder if we can even do the undercut now. Actually, let's do it that way.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Yeah, let's just pit now. Fuck it. We won't have DRS on anybody when we come out, but I don't know where Piastri is going. You're not on the racing line, dumbass. That's the worst place to pass me. Like, where are you going? Genuinely. Yeah, I can't fucking turn in with these tires, man. But hopefully when we pit this time, we'll have some pace in this damn thing. Alright, so I don't think anybody's gonna pit with me. So we should be okay. Oh, even Verstappen's on hards. Yeah, so it should have been this lap that we pitted onto the mediums, but I want to see if by pitting early we'll be able to get a jump.
Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
So unfortunately we weren't able to get out ahead of the Red Bull. But thinking that I wouldn't have DRS is actually not going to be true, because we are going to have DRS. These two ahead are actually slower than us. And Perez is on worn hards. Make the dive. We get around Perez. Teo's next. Same move like I did on Leclerc 2 seasons ago at this place. Right around the outside, going into the hairpin. So Russell's in to pit. So is Leclerc and Verstappen. And the McLaren of Norris,
Norris is stopping
who is actually
now.
third. Seems like we'll get out ahead of him. His tires have to heat up, so he'll have a run on us. We'll let him go for now, but get back in the slipstream. So we jumped Leclerc, but we can re-overtake Lando here. Well, Liam's in. We made contact with Lando. Pedestrian signs also came in. So we're not going to jump our teammate, but we'll jump everyone else. We're P2 now. That undercut worked wonderfully. Holy shit. The best undercut I've had in a long-ass time. We're only 4 seconds back from Liam, but we got Lando behind. And if we could just race Lando, we should be able to trade DRS with him. Every single time. Meanwhile, Gasly, Russell, and Leclerc are going to be going at it back behind us. Oh, I went wide. Fuck. Well,
okay, good work. Great pass.
A little bit of contact was made, but I didn't want that. But I mean, we managed to keep P2. That wasn't exceeding track limits. I don't know what this game is talking about. I did not even... I've gone over that line so many times over there in the past. I don't understand how I exceed track limits. It doesn't make sense. So I think Lando's too far back to make the lunge on us like he has been in the past. Or has been able to in the past. Messed up this corner horribly. We'll keep the advantage. He may grab the spot from us for a time being, but we get the position back. Gonna overtake us a lot sooner than I thought he would, but he'll get past us. Logan's out.
Sergeant. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
And unfortunately, that little mistake is not going to allow us to get to Lando. Because God forbid I can exit a fucking corner, am I right? But yeah, Logan's out, so he'll end the season with 0 points. Rip to Logan.
Caution, caution.
Yeah, it's up here. Rip to Logan. See you in F124, buddy. When you're back in the Williams. Took way too much curb there. Still gain a little bit on Lando. And there we go, right back up at a P2, baby. I'd like to see if I could pull away, but I don't even think that's possible. We did go faster that time. Shit. All right, 5 laps to go. Still able to hang on to P2 ahead of Lando. But only just. Not really going to be able to catch Liam as he's still leading. Pretty much it's his race to lose at this point. We're just trying to pull away from Lando, and then just he's there. Not really a whole lot I can do.
Come on, you can win that place back.
I know I can. Just stop talking and let me do it. Just gonna stay behind Lando for the time being. Not gonna let him get away though, because if I do, that'll be bad for me. So, at like 3.5 laps to go, Lando's unfortunately pulling away, but I'm going to try to reel him back in.
4 laps of fuel remain.
Have a chance at taking P2 from him. And see if I can get out of corners as well. That'd be fantastic if that could happen. Alright, final lap of the season. And final lap of the series. Gonna try to take the podium away from Lando. I mean, we're close, but just got to be able to stay on him the whole way through. Actually, 2/10 closer to him on this lap on this straight than we were the last few times. Well, we can't get him on the DRS straights, but could probably get him in this last section. Just gonna have to really send it. But it doesn't seem like we'll be able to take second place from Lando, as the car just wants to brake sideways. Well, Liam will get the job done. He'll win. Lando comes home second, we'll come home third. Come on, there you go. What a season. Probably one of the most dominant seasons for our team.
Yes, great drive, great drive. Everyone here is really happy with that performance. Well done, mate.
Probably should have won a good amount of races this season. You know what? The third place isn't all that bad. Just wish we could have beaten Lando there at the end.
That's it then. They've taken the win here as we wrap up another fantastic Formula One season. Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Well, couldn't get the P2 on Lando. We got close many times, but just wasn't able to complete the pass and wasn't able to be able to do a whole lot there at the end. But I definitely tried for a 1-2. But from 10th to 3rd, I'll take it. It definitely wasn't the way that I wanted to end the season. I at least wanted a 1-2 to finish this off, but hey, can't say I didn't try, because I did. But yeah, so congrats to Liam on the win. His first since Dutch earlier in the year. Lando P2. We come up with a P3. Gasly with a breakout season with Mercedes finishes it in 4th. Piastri finishes 5th. Russell finishes 6th. Leclerc 7th. Sainz in 8th. Verstappen 9th. And Dragovich takes the final point in 10th. ahead of Zhou Guanyu in 11th, who had a really good year with Alpine, so good job to him. Teo in 12th, Ocon 13th, Hulkenberg 14th. He'll end the season with 0 points. Perez pitted twice, but he finishes 15th. Albon 16th, he'll finish with 0 points. Hauger 17th, he finishes with 0 points. Magnussen 18th, Tsunoda 19th. De Vries 20th, he'll finish the season with 0 points. Stroll 21st, and then obviously Logan Sargent, dead last. DNF, no points scored on the season. Sucks for those 5, but man, Williams had a big ass fall from grace from season 2 to now. Like, they went from scoring a fucking win to scoring nothing this season. That's insane. That is honestly insane. Checking out the standings, the final point standings are as follows. We're the champions, obviously. We won that back in Brazil. So we got the job done a long time ago, but we end the season off as a 3-time champion. Liam gets second, so 1-2 for PepsiCo Racing Incorporated in our final season. Piastri P3. Lando ended the season P4. Sainz will end in P5 ahead of Russell in 6th. And then Leclerc in 7th. With Gasly in 8th. Perez in 9th. And Max Verstappen in 10th. Then you got Ocon 11th. Zhou Guanyu in 12th. Drogovic in 13th. Teo in 14th. Magnussen in 15th. Tsunoda in 16th. And Stroll in 17th. Albon will finish the season in 18th. Hulkenberg in 19th. Hauger in 20th. Sargent in 21st. And De Vries in 22nd. Albon, Hulkenberg, Hauger, Sargent, and De Vries. No points scored. I'm a little bit shocked that Albon didn't score any points. I thought he would have, but I guess not. Then over on the construction side of things, we almost got 900 points. I'm pretty sure if we finished 1-2 in the final 2 races of the season, we would have at least gotten 100 points. So it's a shame that we didn't get it, but 870 is close enough. The McLaren in P2, Ferrari in P3. They beat Mercedes, who finishes 4th, and Red Bull, who finishes in 5th. Alpine will finish 6th. Aston will be 7th. Alfa Romeo in 8th. AlphaTauri in 9th. Haas in 10th. And Williams in 11th. 0 points on the board, just like real life 2020. No points. Damn. That must suck for that entire Williams camp. Jeez. But had a lot of fun, and definitely not the way that I thought this would end. We definitely could have gone for a couple more games. Could have kept this going, but it's obvious EA's intentions are elsewhere. Their focus is elsewhere. And there ain't really a whole lot much for us to do, except just take it. That's all we do. Just take it. So it's a shame that this series is ending the way that it is. But at least we're ending on good terms. Not on bad terms. I'm proud of what we've been able to do. I'm just happy that we got the season done and we can all go home happy. I'm proud about that. And here we are. The end of the season. Just going ahead and lay out the next... I guess I can only do one of them, so that's fine though. But yeah, this is now over. This is it. Guess I can go ahead, head on over to the R&D and get the last whatever chassis things I need to adapt for the season that will not exist. So there we go. Everything has now been adapted. Actually, as a matter of fact, engine got maxed out, so we had that happen. So every single department but durability got maxed out, but that's mainly because we had to deal with the regulation changes. But This doesn't look like it would have done a whole lot, but would have been something, I guess. But yeah, I mean, just what a time to do all this. I said a couple episodes ago that I didn't really want the series to end, mainly because I've had so much fun with the My Team series, but all good things must come to an end. Every good story, every good series, every good TV show, movie, always has to come to an end. Whether they want it to come to an end or not. It always has to. New journeys have to start. New pathways will be made. And most importantly, a lot to learn from this. A lot to learn. I started this series, this whole F1 My Team series, back in December of 2020, the day after Christmas, where I got my Fanatec wheel that I've been using ever since then. This wheel that I'm using right now that you guys have seen in like the setup video that I did when I hit 200 subs, this steering wheel has been with me through it all. It's lost a couple button caps and whatnot, and I can't find the ones that I ended up getting because in order to replace them. But yeah, I mean, this wheel has been with me through it all. These pedals have been through it. Or have been with me through it all. This sim rig, I think, came in around like F1 22 or F1 2021, I think. So I've had this bad boy for a while, and it's done me wonders, and I like it. The seat, however, I wish could change, because God bless America, does it hurt my fucking back. But yeah, a lot of things setup-wise has been the same. Or a lot of things that have been here since, you know, this all started within my setup has either, you know, been here from the beginning or came in, you know, later on and all that sort of stuff. But the main thing that stayed with me the whole way through in this whole journey, throughout this whole F1 My Team experience, was you guys. You guys were here every single time I uploaded a new My Team video, whether it did well or it didn't do well. It didn't matter to me, because I just knew that one person watched and it made my day. But you guys have always been there, supporting the series. And until EA one day digs their heads out of their asses and puts some effort into the My Team mode, more effort into it than they did back in like F1 2021, where they like made a little bit of changes but not much. Until they start, you know, making changes to this My Team mode, I don't know if we'll ever get something like this ever again. The My Team mode is still in F1 24, need to remind you, but nothing's changed, and it kind of breaks my heart, because this is what made me enjoy making content, was this. And it sucks to see it go, but there's a lot of memories to be had. There will be some tributes to this series later down the road. Everything that this series has done for me. This series has opened me up to a lot of this series has given me the ability to not only have people from the fucking USA watch me, but it's also given me the ability to see people from fucking Norway, Sweden, India, Britain, all across the country. It has given me a platform. This My Team series has given me the platform to have people from different countries watch this. Groups of people that I never thought would ever, ever, ever click on my videos. Countries that I never thought I would even reach did. And it makes me so incredibly grateful for this entire series, for this entire mode. Because without this mode, I probably wouldn't even be here right now. Without this mode, I wouldn't have all the fans that I do now. And without this mode, I would not have all the people from all across the globe watching me. You guys do not know how much this series has done for me. And I can't thank it enough, and I can't thank you guys enough for being so intrigued to watch them. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I can't thank you all enough. This isn't a goodbye forever channel thing, okay? This is just goodbye to the My Team mode. This has done so much good for me. And I can't be more thankful of it. Let me know what your guys' favorite moments of the F1 My Team mode. Let me know some of your guys' favorite moments of this entire mode. From F1 2020 to F1 23. Let me know your guys' favorite moments. And maybe I'll put them in like a top 10 fan-submitted favorite moments kind of deal or whatever. Or I'll probably make a top 10 moments video for myself within all F1 games. Specifically one for F1 2020, 2021, 22, and 23. And then trying to combine all of them together into just a top 10 from all of those. It'll definitely be hard, but I've had so much fun. So, thank you so much, Codemasters, for making this mode a possibility and a reality. Thank you all so much for watching. Can't thank you guys enough. I love each and every single one of you. Thank you for being on this wild and crazy journey with me. And once again, thank you, Codemasters, for making this a reality. And just thank you so very much for giving me a platform to do this on. And to be able to reach audiences that I did not ever think I would ever reach in the whole of my life. I can't thank Codemasters enough, because if they didn't make this mode, that probably wouldn't have happened. Trust me, I just don't think it would have. I said I wouldn't cry, and I'm kind of about to cry. But I'll probably cry after all this, so... I'll probably cry editing this. So, yeah. A lot of memories. But I've always said this before, when one chapter closes, another one opens. This isn't a chapter closing. This is a series ending. But in the best way possible. Thank you all so much. I love each and every single one of you. Can't wait to see what the next journey holds for us when we go to F1 24. And with that, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. I love y'all. Thank you so much, Codemasters. And thank you so much to you, the fans watching, for making this possible. Y'all make my day. Seriously, you do. Thank you all. I love y'all. And for the final time, have a great day. And goodbye.